So the full trade that we're hearing though is right now the Bucks they felt the pressure from Giannis Antetokounmpo and they traded Damian Lillard or got themselves Damian Lillard from the Portland Trailblazers in exchange. Jrue Holiday with Deandre Ayton, Toumani Camara, the 2029 first round pick of the Bucks and Bucks pick swap are going to the team by the name of the Portland Trailblazers, while Keon Johnson and Grayson Allen and Nazir Little and Yosef Nurkic head to the Phoenix Suns. And that is a wild trade for all parties involved that I don't think we were at all expecting, if we had to say so. So what are the Portland Trailblazers getting in DeAndre Ayton? Well, they're obviously getting a guy who, if you look at the Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson as examples, which we'll talk later in the video, is that they have a guy who people forget he was supposed to be like Joel Embiid. Legitimately, when he was coming out of college, we thought he had Joel Embiid-esque levels of potential. And for me, I've always thought DeAndre Ayton could get there. And I've thought about this. DeAndre is a guy that if he goes there, obviously he's going to be a lob threat. He's got that 7'6" wingspan. And for a guy who's been in the NBA now going into year 6, he's only 25. He just turned 25. And he's been able to be this efficient guy who shoots like 60% from the field. And another great thing is that he's not anemic when it comes to three-point shots. No, for his career, he's been a guy who has willingly taken, threes. Like I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, he's shooting 150 of them. No, for his career, he's only attempted 83s, but 24, 19 attempts, 20 attempts, 13. And then as the seasons have progressed, he's taken less threes. But when he came into the NBA, he showed a willingness to shoot three-pointers. I think Monty Williams told him to stop shooting the three-pointers. And I definitely believe that there's going to be more and more discussion on that. We might see a different DeAndre Ayton on this Blazers team, especially due to the fact that I think, let's look at this. When he came into the NBA, he averaged, basically probably his best points totals when in the first couple years of his season. But he had months where, like in his first seasons, where he was averaging 18 points a night, 20 points a night, okay? Where he legit looked like there was a stretch in his second season in February where he won 11 games averaging 22 points a night, DeAndre, in 2019 to 20. And then in 2020 to 21, there, he kind of took a dip. And I believe that was the first year. I think 2019 was the first year of Monty. But still, there was seasons, in his first 2 years where he was this guy who could put up points and, put up gouging numbers. Like even February this past season, he averaged 23 points and 10 rebounds almost a night. So DeAndre Ayton has shown previously that he can be a guy who is a difference maker in terms of being a top option and not just, I guess some people would say, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people act like DeAndre Ayton is not even worthy. Like he's still an all-star, borderline all-star is from the way he plays right now. Okay. And he's a guy who could be an all-star, if not an all-NBA center. And again, the only reason people give him so much crap is that he was supposed to be on the same level as Joel Embiid. When he came into the NBA, when he was drafted, he was used in the same breath as Joel Embiid. Those two guys were supposed to be the two best centers in the league right now. So for me, I think there is room for DeAndre Ayton to continue to grow. There's room for him to continue to get better. And I think definitely be one of the top 5 or top 10 centers in the entire NBA. That's within his grasp, I think. And something that now that he's in Portland, we should expect and shouldn't be surprised if he, achieves, because that's the type of player he is. And I definitely enjoy the fact that for me, this was really, 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 really interesting to see how it all played out. So I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section and what potentially will become of this.
DeAndre Ayton is now part of the Portland Trailblazers. We knew they did
good
this
on this
move,
squad.
the Suns, because they wanted a cheaper, center. And I actually love this for the Blazers. They get if anything, Monty Williams, handicapped, held back our man DeAndre Ayton, and now potentially similar to Mikal Bridges, he might be insane for this team where he'll get as many touches as he needs alongside Shaedon Sharpe, Anthony Simons, and Scoot Henderson. All three of those dudes are just going to be using DeAndre Ayton as a pick and roll maestro and throwing love. That's going to be beautiful. This is a guy who, through 303 games he's played, 30 minutes a night, he's averaged about 17 points, 10 rebounds. He's averaged a double-double over his career, man. This guy's averaging a block and steal a night. So what do I expect from DeAndre Ayton? Well, I think he's the prototypical big U on alongside a guy like Scoot. Those pick and rolls next to a guy like DeAndre Ayton, who's just going to be catching it all the time down low. He has the ability just to finish it all the time, dunk, okay, go through contact. And yeah, he doesn't have a three-point shot, but he has a decent mid-range one. And maybe Chauncey Billups says, yo, just step out. And guess what? I think he's probably top 5 rebounder in the league. He's got that baby touch, that soft touch around the basket, like Baby Bell Swiss cheese. I don't know if it's Swiss cheese, but you get what I mean. And my whole thought process with him being out there, the starting lineup, probably Jeremy Grant, Shaedon Sharpe, Anthony Simons, Scoot Henderson, DeAndre Ayton. Let's talk about the fact that the Blazers probably going to be a lottery team, but the Blazers also have so much talent that they really could just be like OKC last year. Maybe I'm wrong. That's I just really like the team, and I think there's a lot to go about this. And we'll dive more deeper into this. I just think it's a fantastic situation with what they've been dealt, handed. And I'm very keen to see what this season's going to look like. I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like and subscribe button because you're supporting NBA independent journalism. So I am an NBA credentialed reporter. I've attended Summer League, Scouting Combine. Now I'm going to be attending Las Vegas in-season tournament finale. And I actually have a scouting service that we provide scouting decks and reports to G League teams and NBL and other overseas foreign league teams. But either way, subscribe to support independent journalism. See you guys out. Bye-bye.